The hallway echoed with laughter, sneakers squealing against the floor, the third chatter of the student changing the classes at the end of the line stood frozen, clutching her empty hand as four girls surrounding her in the mocking circle. Vine, please give it back. I really need that book. I have to submit it today, or I will have to pay for it. Means you are poor, Vine. Always got some sad story to tell. You mean this old dusty thing doesn't even look like it's worth keeping. Suha, maybe she wants it so badly because it's her only friend. Van, please, I am begging you. It's not a funny. Just give it back to me. The book is really important to me. Hannah, you really think begging work here? You should at least try to make it entertaining. Chisuya, maybe if she dances for us, we will think about it. She winked at the other and tossed the book from one hand to another like a game. Vine's cheek burned red as more students passing by begging to whisper and giggle. Vine, why are you doing this? What did I ever do to you? Minji, you exist, that's all. Always walking around like some quiet angel pretending you are better than us. Vine, shaking her head, no, no, I am not. Hannah, then prove it to what we say and maybe we will give your precious book back. Vine, what do you mean? What do you want me to do? So, maybe start by cleaning our shoes. They look kind of dusty, Jisoo. And she can confess to Taehyung in front of the whole school. Minji, come on, it's simple. Do whatever we say or lose your book. We will actually being genius today. Vine stared at them speechless. Her big eyes are glimmered with tears as she looked book held just out of reach. The whole hallway almost fell silent for a moment, only faint buzz of laughter echoing. Why is everyone like this? Another burst of the laughter followed sharp as the girl turned away, silently still toying with the book. A nearby student looking at them, standing at the far end of the corridor, leaning against the locker, watching quietly was Taehyung, his expression unreadable. The laughter stopped all at once when the sound of slow, confident footsteps echoed down the hallway. The four girls turned their head in a union. Eyes widen, Taehyung moved through the crowd like a storm in a disguise, quiet but dangerous. His black hoodie, his expression unreadable. Minji, Taehyung, hi, we didn't see you there. So, we were just talking, nothing serious. Jisoo, you look so handsome. Did you do something new with your hair? Taehyung brushed past them without seeing a glance, his eyes fixed on the ground where Vine's book now lay. He bent down and took it, saying, "Would it?" This no one answered. The silence pressed down heavy on everyone. The crowd that gathered. Minji, we were just kidding around. Taehyung had turned slowly, his eyes passing through her words. Taehyung, kidding? You think making someone cry is a fun and kidding? Minji's mouth opened, but no sound come out. Jisoo pulled lightly on her arms, whispering for her to stop talking. Meanwhile, Vine, still trembling, grabbed her bag and ran. Her eyes blurred with tears. She didn't even notice him standing here. The crowd parted as she pushed through. She muffled sob echoing until she disappeared around the corner. Taehyung clenched his jaw, the vein on his hand showing as he tried to control his rising anger. Taehyung, all of you stop acting like you are something special. You are all just disgusting to me. The air grew silent, tense. No one dared to speak or move. The smirk were gone, replaced with a pale face. Even the girl who once mocked others couldn't meet his eyes. Hannah, he is mad. He really mad. Taehyung took a step forward, the sound of his sneaker echoing in the silence. Taehyung, next time I see any of you do something like that, I want just to talk, understand? The group nodded quickly, their fear so visible. For the first time that the Taehyung felt the same rage. He always tried to blur it, clawing its way. He inhaled sharply, threw the book into his locker. The hallway stayed silent long after he left. No laughter, no whisper, only the faint echo of the guilt. The bell rang and the students slowly filled the room, their chatter bouncing off the wall. Taehyung walked in the last, his expression still unreadable. He slid into his seat at the very back, threw his bag under the desk, and leaned against his chair. Everyone kept their distance. Usually, Taehyung didn't notice anyone during class. He never cared who come or not, went whispered behind his back, or tried to steal anything from the back. His sharp eyes wandered towards the first row. Vine sat there quietly, her head silently bowed, her shoulders trembling ever so silently. Them. She wiped her tears away hurriedly. The classroom noise fed for him. He watched the way she sat perfectly still, trying to disappear into the page of the notebook. Something inside him shifted him. She doesn't even look up once. How can someone say that quite after all that? Vine turned a page in a notebook, but her eyes weren't really reading. Every once in a while, she snuffled and sobbed. The teacher entered. Everyone scrambled to their seat, but Taehyung gaze didn't move even the sound of the chalk. He noticed thing. Vine's handwriting shook silently. Across the room, Minji tried to whisper something, maybe to get his attention, but he didn't even blink for once. He didn't care who watching or what they thought. A minute passed, the warm afternoon sunlight filtered through the window. The teacher's voice turned calm, almost melodic. Still, the last image in his mind before sleep took over was Ryan's quietness at the first row. The class continued around him, unaware that the one boy everyone feared has begun to notice someone whom no one cared. The sky had turned golden with the setting sun, painting rooftop in a warm light. The wind was cold, carrying Minji. Because of that stupid girl Taehyung, get angry on us. So Haya, we were never seen him that mad before. Everyone was staring. So he looked at us like we were the trash, all because she cried like a baby in the hallway. Hannah. Then let's make her cry again. This time she won't even have him around to protect her. The sound of hesitation footsteps echoed from the staircase. Vine appeared at the top, clutching her book nervously. Her expression was tired. You called me. What happened, Minji? Oh, you actually come. We just want to talk, about earlier. Vine, about what? So about how you met Taehyung angry at us. You act all innocent. Vine looked down, her voice trembling. I didn't say anything to him. I didn't even talk to him. Minji, stepping closer. Don't lie, he yelled at us right after you ran away. Everyone saw him glare at us because of you. You really think you can hide it from us? Vance thought that she knew she didn't done anything. It was Taehyung who had acted on his own. But no matter what she said, but they will not believe on her. In her mind, she whispered, it wasn't me, it was him. He just to show everything. But they didn't care. Agar had already replaced reason. Hannah, come with us. You like playing innocent. Let's see how innocent you really are. Fine, where are we going? Please, I didn't. So you will find out soon enough. Consider it payback. They take her down the stairwell. The bright light from the rooftop fed with each step until on the dim glow of the corridor remained. Hannah, let's see how Taehyung reacts when he finds her here. Maybe he will think she is like everyone else, just another girl trying to get close to him. Then he will hate her too. Her smith gridden. As they stop outside an old unused classroom, the one Taehyung sometimes used during a break, he wants to be alone. That's why Minji, your new favorite class friend, is sometime here alone. Maybe you will learn your lesson. Before Ryan could react, take her inside to the classroom. She stumbled, sound of her book scattering across the floor. Ryan begging on the door. Open the door, open the door. I promise I didn't do anything. So, that's your poor girl. Maybe the next time keep your tears to yourself. Ryan slid down against the door, trembling. The door was pitch dark, except for the thin silver of the light under the frame. She hugged her knees. Ryan, why does keep happening to me? Her cry echoed softly through the empty room, unaware that the one person she least expected was somewhere nearby. The room was completely dark, except for a faint glow creeping through the tiny gap. The air felt heavy, thick with the silence and quick sound of the Van soft sobbing, she sat curled near the wall, hugging herself on the opposite side of the room. Sometimes she chair scraped softly against the floor, a faint sign of the illness. Taehyung, who is crying, Van froze, her breath hit in her throat, and the tears she has been holding spill out. He blinked again in the darkness, still half asleep. Slowly his eyes adjusted until he could watch her. Taehyung, quite girl, you said you? Van gave softly. The voice scared her. It was him. She didn't dare look up. Her shoulders shook, trembling. Taehyung forward silently stood, scratching lazily but with a curiosity. The sound of the footstep echoed as he walked towards her. Taehyung, stop crying. It's too dark to see, but I know it's you. Van pressed her palm over her mouth, trying to quiet her hiccups off. The trembling wouldn't stop. The sound of her uneven breathing filled the room. Taehyung knelt in front of her. Under the thin line of light from the door, he just looking at her tears. Taehyung, look at me, you are shaking like crazy. Van hesitated, then slowly lifted her face. When she saw him really, Van, I didn't know anyone was here. I'm sorry, I will tell you. Stop apologizing, sit down. He guided her up carefully, setting her on the nearest table. So she was scared and trembling. She tried to speak again, but no words come out, her hand trembling. Taehyung, sighing quietly, walked over to his bag and took out a half-full water bottle. He gave it to her. Taehyung, drink water. Wine didn't move at first, so he placed it gently in her hand. A few minutes passed in silence. Then his voice broke the quiet. Taehyung, who did this to you? Why are you crying? She froze. Her finger clenched around the bottle, but she didn't answer. Words refused to come out. She was afraid that if he got angry, those girls would definitely get angry on her. When she stayed silent, he narrowed his eyes. Was it Minji and her friend Taehyung say? Vance head jerked up in a surprise. That reaction alone was enough. He sighed again. Taehyung, don't be scared. I will handle it. Vance stared at him, confused. Vance, why would you help me? For a moment he didn't answer. He looked away, running a hand through his hair. Taehyung, I don't know. Maybe because you don't deserve this. He didn't understand it himself. Taehyung, who usually avoid people who had getting involved, would snap at anyone. The usual anger and burn inside him had melted into something quiet, something he didn't know how to name. Vine looked at him silence, her heart still pounding, not from fear at anyone, but from disbelief. Taehyung finally stood and turned her towards the door. Taehyung, come on, I will make sure no one brought her to you again. And for the first time in her life, Vine showed the boy everyone feared become the one who can help her. Vine's breathing was still uneven, a small sob echoing faintly through the dark room. Taehyung stood quietly in front of her, trying to say, you are still shaking. What's wrong? Why didn't meet his eyes? Her voice trembled as she finally spoke, almost a whisper. I have a phobia. I can't stay in the darkness for long. It scares me too much. Taehyung froze. He realized how that this wasn't just a fear, it was something deeper. She was trembling uncomfortably. Without another word, he reached into his pocket and pulled out his phone. Sudden glow of the screen slides through the darkness, painting the room soft light. Taehyung, hello, yeah, it's me. There is something. Look inside the whole classroom on the third floor. Can you just open here right away? Vine's eyes widen silently. Vine, you brought your phone to school? Taehyung shrugged lightly, keeping his gaze steady on her. I don't follow rules. I don't make for anything. A few minutes later, hurry. Footsteps echo in the hallway. The lock click open. The door crack open. Their homeroom teacher stood in the doorway, eyes hidden with a confusion. Taehyung, Van, what are you doing here at this hour? Before Van could speak, Taehyung speak up. Some girls lock her in here. I found her when I come to get my things. The teacher's expression softened. She turned to Van, who still looked shaken. Teacher, oh dear, are you okay? Van nodded quickly, her voice too small to use. The teacher signed, then glanced back at Taehyung. Van, how did you even manage to call teacher? Students aren't supposed to carry phone during class. Taehyung smiled, not quite a smile, but a close. Taehyung, I have my ways. My father is a politics. People must behave to answer when I call. The teacher cackled, fully unsure how to respond. After a moment, She guided Ryan out of the room. Taehyung followed beside her, hand in his pocket. Taehyung, from now on, don't be scared of anyone. If something happened to you, you tell me, understood? Ryan looked up slowly, her voice barely above the whisper. But why would you help me? Because I don't like seeing people suffer for no reason, and you don't deserve this. For the first time that day, Ryan felt the weight in her heart began to lift. The fear hadn't vanished completely. As they walked down the stairs towards the school gate, the quiet rhythm of their steps blended together, two souls moving in the same direction. Morning sunlight streamed softly through the classroom window, painting the room in the pale gold. The air buzzed with a chatter laughter. At the back of the room, the four girls from yesterday sat together, whispering nervously. Work hard already spread. Taehyung was furious about something no one knew. The classroom door opened. Taehyung walked in, hand buried in his pocket, expression calm but unreadable. Behind him, Ryan was followed. The noise died instantly. Every head turned, not a single word was spoken. Taehyung stepped steady as he made his way to the front of the door. Even without raising his voice, his presence filled the space. Command called Taehyung, "You're forced, stand up." They froze, glancing at each other, unsure what to do. Slowly, they rose from the desk. Taehyung, I know what you did last yesterday. You locked her into the old classroom, but in silence through the room. Some students gasped, others looked down. Minji, we didn't mean to. Taehyung, don't lie. You can have. Make her sad. The teacher who had entered a moment earlier stayed quiet. Even he knew this wasn't the time to interfere. Taehyung turned to face the rest of the class. Taehyung, listen carefully. From today, no one will make a fun of Ryan. She is my best friend. A wave of whispers swept through the room. Ryan stood frozen, her heart pounding. She couldn't believe. Jisoo, wait, is he serious? Taehyung turned his head silently towards Ryan. For the first time that morning, his tone softened. Taehyung, because from now on, she is my best friend. The entire room fell silent again. Even Ryan breathed cold. No one had even stood up for her before. Certainly not like this. Taehyung walked back to his seat, but the faint hint of the smile on his face, Ryan followed quickly as sat in front of him. Between them there was a calmness. Later, as the class resumed, Ryan turned silently, her voice softly. Thank you, Taehyung. Friends help each other. Get used to it, quiet girl. For the first time in a long while, Ryan smiled, and at the end, they went. The hallway no longer felt cold. Taehyung, the boy everyone thought had no heart, found something peaceful and simply smiled off her. Every beautiful story began with a friendship. And for Ryan and Taehyung, this was only the beginning. After the class ended, Taehyung brought the four girls to the principal's office and made them confess everything they had done. The principal, clearly disappointed, and decided that they will throw them out from the school. Once it was over, Taehyung turned his attention to Ryan. The end.